Hello, theory students, and welcome to this lesson on harmony. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Harmony is the combination of simultaneously sounded musical notes to produce chords and chord progressions. It is essentially any two or more notes played together at the same time. Harmony can be created vocally, by choruses, and small group ensembles alike, and also by instruments. String instruments, brass instruments, woodwinds, and even some percussion can create harmony. Now let's talk about some of the foundational elements involved in creating harmony. A scale is an organized sequence of notes. For example, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Each note has a scale degree associated with it, and it is simply a number that represents the position of each note within the scale. So you have scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. up to 8, which is the repeat or octave. Each scale degree also has a name associated with it. First scale degree is a tonic, supertonic is the second, third is the median, leading all the way back up to the tonic again. So there again you have your octave of notes here. Now let's talk about how to put some of those notes together to create a chord. A chord in music is any combination of pitches consisting of two or more notes that are heard simultaneously. Before we talk about chords, let's dive in a little bit and talk about intervals. An interval is the difference between two pitches measured by half steps. All of the examples here are the names of intervals related to the note C. The four that you want to remember for this lesson is the minor third, major third, perfect fifth, and diminished fifth. This is also called a flatted fifth chord. One of the more popular ways to create a chord is by building a triad. So this is just three pitches put together in sort of this snowman formation to create a harmony built with three notes. So here you have C, E, and G all played together to create a harmony. Chords can sound all different kinds of ways, but the three main qualities, as they're called, are major, minor, and diminished. Major is built with the root, major third, and the perfect fifth, and has the signature happy or joyful sound. Minor chords are very much the same as major, except in the middle we have a minor third. You'll see this minor third, and that creates the sad or mysterious sound. Finally, we have a diminished chord, which is the root plus a minor third and a flatted fifth, and this creates sort of a crunchy or sometimes unpleasing sound. Next, we have a couple of examples of a major chord and a minor chord. This major chord is built with the root plus the major third and then the perfect fifth. Okay, so here you can see on a keyboard how this is laid out. Here you have the relationship between the C and the E, which is a major third, and then the C and the G, which is a perfect fifth. This creates a major chord. Here we have the minor chord, which is built with, again, the root, minor third, and perfect fifth. Here's the relationship between D and F, and then the relationship between D and A, creating that sad or mysterious minor sound. Now that we know a little bit about chords, let's talk about how to create harmonic progression. A harmonic progression is a series of chord changes forming the underlying harmony of a piece of music. Diatonic chords are chords that are built with the natural notes in the C major scale on top of each scale degree. So here we have a triad built on top of each one of these scale degrees, and they either create major, minor, or diminished chords. Here I will play for you what this progression would sound like. Diatonic chords are also represented with Roman numerals. We use an uppercase Roman numeral for the major chords, a lowercase for the minor chords, and a lowercase plus a little degree symbol for the diminished chords. Now let's talk about chord changes. We know how to make all of these chords, but how do we make sense of them and make them into something that you would call a song? Chord change is any combination or sequence of chords that form the harmonic foundation of a composition. A lot of times what you will see is that chord changes or chord progressions begin and end with the one chord. And in many cases, you will also see the dominant chord immediately preceding the final one chord. To wrap up this lesson, I will just play through these two examples of chord changes, and then I encourage you to maybe try a few out on your own. Here we go. And the last one. I hope everyone enjoyed this lesson in harmony, and good luck on your quiz.